When a fight has "can't miss" written all over it, this is that fight. It's good to put this fight together with Oscar. We have a long history, especially going back to 1999 when he opened this arena at the Mandalay Bay. The very first fight at the Mandalay Bay was Oscar De La Hoya versus Oba Carr. I was managing Oba at the time, so we've come full circle now, and this is a tremendous, tremendous fight. Fireworks guaranteed, probably the best fight on TV that we've seen in a long time. There's not going to be any slow starts here. We know Vergil comes out very quickly. We know Bohachuk has the experience and heavy-handedness, so I know the Vergil's team is very confident. They want what's sitting here in front of Bohachuk. He's a very talented fighter, perfect record. You can't say anything, you can't take anything away from Vergil Ortiz, but I think you're going to see a special fight tomorrow night with Serhii Bohachuk defending his world title on Saturday night. I'm sorry. Thank you, Oscar.
Appreciate you very much, Tom. The next man needs no introduction, but I'll give him one anyway. He is an absolute legend inside and outside of the ring, and a terrific ambassador for our sport. My partner in Golden Boy Promotions and Boxing Hall of Famer, Bernard Hopkins. Bernard.
Real quick, I'd like to just say we set out to do what we are doing, and now that is excitement in the sport of boxing even more. I don't have to tell y'all what the excitement is. Y'all understand, y'all pay attention. Vergil is a surgeon, from my eyes, of looking how he evolved from fight to fight. I've seen it myself in real time. And so I would say that the main event is going to be one of those fights that Oscar, my partner, and myself, and others vouch to have the best fighters fighting the best. And here we are again, fight after fight after fight. And now that we got some more excitement in the sport of boxing, it's energized. And I must say, it's been a long damn time since corporate America, not hardcore boxing fans, that I'm hearing from New York to Philadelphia in a tri-state area, period, is excited about boxing based on the headlines. So, we are contributing to that. We also mentioned it before it happened, on our part, Golden Boy's part. So enjoy the good times that's starting to be now contagious. So enjoy the fight, and I won't say good luck, I'll say good skills. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Before we introduce the fighters up to the podium, I would like to introduce the teams. First off, he is an amazing manager to a lot of fighters. He is an ambassador to the sport of boxing. I would like to introduce to you the manager of Vergil Ortiz, Rick Meridian, to say a few words. Rick.
Thank you. Real quick, I want to thank Oscar and Eric for signing Jordan Fuentes. He came in a little late, but if you're a writer out there, this is a story you gotta ink. Jordan's older sister and biggest fan tragically passed away last year. And he made her a promise that he'd take care of the family and he'd become a world champion. And after that, he won 7 national titles in a row, including the Olympic trials recently, en route to turning pro. That's a feat only Jose Ramirez has done from the Central Valley in California. Just an amazing story and young man. There's a lot more there if you dig into that story with Jordan. And I just want to thank our team, Vergil Sr., Coach Beltran, Charles Tremblay, Robert Garcia. They have put in work for this camp. And I'm telling you, on Saturday night, the birth of a superstar in the sport of boxing is going to take place. Saturday night, you mark my words, a star is born in Vergil Ortiz, and no one deserves it more.
Thank you very much, Rick. Now we will introduce the trainers who make it all happen. The the people with the strategies, the people who work hard and sometimes don't get enough credit where credit is due. So I would like to introduce to you, it is my honor, a trainer who needs no introduction. That is Robert Garcia. Robert.
Thank you, Oscar. You know what, when it comes to the teams, you know, we have to also acknowledge everybody around the gym, you know. We just had a great win last weekend, and I couldn't have done it myself, you know. It was everybody in the gym giving a little bit of advice. It all helps. So, you know, I got to give everybody in my gym, you know, from the beginners to the ones that with more experience, all the fighters themselves supporting each other. Everybody, Vergil Ortiz was so supportive of Rayo last weekend, and his team and his dad, everybody. That's what it takes, you know. It's not just about us, the trainers. It's about the whole team working together and supporting each other and helping each other out. You know, we're happy to be here, Oscar. You know, we've been here many times in huge fights. It just brings up great memories, and we're glad to be here. You know, Saturday night, like Rick said, you know, Vergil will become champion of the world. He's ready to do it, and this is just the beginning of many, many more titles.
Thank you very much, Robert. And now for the champion's trainer, and it's a breath of fresh air to see on my right, on my left, what great trainers each camp has. I grew up with them, watching them train, and very skillful, hardworking, with a great plan. So it is my pleasure to introduce to you another great trainer, Manny Robles. Manny.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Oscar, Golden Boy, Tom Loeffler, 360 Promotions, for actually making this happen. It's going to be a great night of boxing. Listen, just like you said, Oscar, don't think about going to the kitchen or going to the bathroom, because anything can happen. It's you got two great fighters, you know, laying it all on the line. A great deal of respect for Vergil, of course, and his team, Robert. You know, with Serhii Bohachuk, could have taken the easy route and could have picked an easier opponent, but instead he chose to fight Vergil Ortiz, and that just goes to show you what kind of fighter Serhii Bohachuk is. You know, he's not afraid of a tough fight. You know, fighting one of the best fighters in the world, as we know. Up and coming star in Vergil. So this has the makings to be the fight of the year. It's going to be great, so don't miss it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Manny. Now, for the main event. You know, for months I have been telling anyone who will listen that Vergil Ortiz Jr. is the next superstar in boxing. He simply has every tool at his disposal. Speed, power, and a killer instinct that you can't teach. As nice of a guy that he is outside of the ring, he is the exact opposite inside the ropes. He doesn't just want to beat you, he wants to knock you out. And he has done exactly that to every opponent he has faced. With a record of 21-0, with 21 knockouts. Imagine that, 21-0 and 21 knockouts. Fighting for his first world championship title from Grand Prairie, Texas, Vergil Ortiz Jr. Vergil Ortiz Jr.
Hey, what's up, everybody? First and foremost, I want to thank everyone on my team, my dad, Robert, Hector Beltran, Charles Tremblay, Pita, everyone at the gym supporting me, everyone back home in Grand Prairie, Texas, everyone in Texas. You know, it really means a lot. You know, this goes way back to when I was 5 years old, you know. My dad took me to the gym, and I didn't like it at first. The second day is when I liked it, when I saw them sparring and stuff, and you know, I just felt like that's what I was made for, you know, just to put it on people, I guess, you know what I mean? But, you know, still be nice afterwards and all that stuff. Anyway, so we put in all this hard work. You know, it all goes back from that day after kindergarten till now. And, you know, this Saturday I will be world champion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vergil. Like the challenger, Serhii Bohachuk has incredible power and simply does not take a step back. Of his 24 victories, 23 have come within the distance. The current two-belt titleist in super welterweight division, ladies and gentlemen, with a record of 24-1 with 23 knockouts. Again, 24-1 with 23 knockouts. The interim WBC super welterweight champion of the world, Serhii Bohachuk. Serhii.
Hi guys, I am very happy to be here. Big thank you for my promoter Tom Loeffler, 360 Promotion. Thank you for Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Big fight coming up. I'm ready for this fight. I hope Vergil ready too. It's Saturday, will be hot. Come and see. Thank you.
All right, back to Beto.
All right, thank you, Oscar. A couple questions for the fighters and their teams. Once again, thanks to all members of the media that showed up today. Make sure you get the food. Food was really good. Desserts are a couple out there. I ate them all. All right, Vergil Ortiz, let's get going with you because I know how much you love this type of atmosphere, the press conferences, all that good stuff. When they said, hey, you're fighting a guy who was in the same gym as you, what'd you think?
It's exciting, you know. It's because we've sparred before. I think we have, we kind of have that. I want to say chemistry. Chemistry is kind of the weird word to say, but you know, when two fighters don't know each other, they got to feel each other out. Well, I don't think there's going to be a filling out round. You know, we're just going to pick up right where we left off, and it's going to be an exciting fight.
Yeah, as Vergil was in camp with Manny Robles a few years ago, and Serhii, for you, when you guys did spar, when you guys did work around at the gym, what was the atmosphere like?
Yes, I have sparring. I have worked with him. I'm told before, sparring is sparring, fight is fight. It's different, you know. And show is since this Saturday, I'm show different. I show more interest or sparring. It will be very hot.
There you go, Serhii Bohachuk, as he told me to say his name. It's a chuk at the end, right, from Ukraine. Manny Robles, you've trained world champions. You've been around the gyms. You know these fighters well. You know, when somebody said, Manny Bohachuk and Vergil are fighting, pretend you weren't working. Would you be here as a fan?
Most definitely, 100%.
Yeah, this is the kind of fight that you would love to see.
As a fan, absolutely. I mean, this is the type of, listen, just like I said before, these are two of the top fighters in the weight class, and they're not looking for easy fights. They're not looking for the easy way to make it to the top. They're willing to fight each other, and that, you know, that just shows, that goes to show you the, you know, the type of character that they have is they're not willing to run away from a good fight. They're not, to be the best, you got to fight the best. And this is what we're, you know, expecting Saturday night.
And we'll definitely get the best of the best on Saturday. Robert Garcia, you and Manny known each other for years. You know, the families know each other well. A lot of respect between the two in the camps. You've done a great job developing champions over the course of your career. When you look at this fight, and you do your podcast, right? You do everything else out there. As a fight fan, how excited are you for this one?
I can't wait. You know, it's just like everybody else. It's going to be a fight full of action. I don't see this fight going the distance at all. You know, I think the fight ends, you know, under 6, but it'll be great. It'll be great rounds, and the fans are going to enjoy a great fight.
Why do you say under 6?
Because both, look, if you see the records, you know how many fights both together, 45, 44 have ended by knockout.
Vergil, under 6? You think so?
I don't make any predictions.
Will this go the distance, Vergil? You've never gone the distance in your career.
I really don't care.
Told you he loves the press conferences. That's why we're here. Serhii, he's never gone the distance. Almost all your fights have been knockout. Is this fight going the distance?
You know, I don't know what he's ready. He's ready good and maybe distance. He's ready not good. Maybe decision.
Maybe a decision. 97% knockout ratio. So Ring Magazine did a review asking everybody, all the experts, will this fight go the distance? The majority said it will not go the distance. Go and check it out live on DAZN. Serhii Bohachuk from the Ukraine, Texas, Vergil Ortiz. You'll see them on Saturday. Back to Oscar De La Hoya.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the press conference here at Mandalay Bay. Thank you for the hospitality.
With Jordan Fuentes making his pro debut. 5 o'clock, Joel Liarte opens up the DAZN broadcast, and those two will be the main event as they now stare into each other's eyes. Ukraine against Texas. A smirk from Serhii. Stone face Vergil Ortiz. Hall of Famer De La Hoya. Hall of Famer Hopkins right there. Golden Boy Promotions in association with 360 Promotions and TGB Promotions. Make sure you go to the Golden Boy social media account for